I think, we're faced with the challenge of just moving faster. We have to find ways to move faster as an industry. Historically, that's not been, our strongest attribute. I think that's safe to say, no matter what part of the insurance segment that you're in, P&C, life, health, disability, you choose the product or the line of business. But we have to figure out ways to move faster. We have to figure out, how can we understand customers more holistically and not just within our industry? Because quite candidly, if you're in the insurance industry, we're not competing with other companies from a service perspective, just with those competitors within our industry. We're competing with, the Amazons and the Googles and, the digital bellwethers, as I like to call them, and people who are providing service at, the speed of light and just very easy and seamless. So I just think that what we need to be thinking about is how we can just look at this ecosystem, this customer experience ecosystem, and just take all of the data that's out there, big data, small data, the data that we already have, and really just try to make informed decisions, smart decisions. How can we, like Wayne Gretzky says, we don't skate to where the puck is at, we skate to where the puck is going to be.
Yeah.
And how can we understand where the consumer is going to be in 5, 10 years, 20 years? And how can we build processes? How can we build channels, omni-channels, multi-channels, and just capabilities where, consumers just feel like, the insurance industry is just very relational. It's not transactional.
Yeah.
And I think that's what we're trying to build upon right now. How do we just build that value proposition where people feel like, that company, that industry really has my best interests at heart. They're here to service me and my families. And, because who wants to use the insurance once they buy that product, right? You hope that you don't ever have to use a product, whether it's a auto claim, a home claim, or a life claim. But at some point, you may have to, file a claim and go through that process. So how can we just really service customers, in ways that you couldn't even imagine? How can we just use these supercomputers that we all have in our hands and just make it just very easy and dynamic for customers, just to make sure that they feel protected, they feel valued, and they just feel like, the company that they're doing business with is someone that they would pass down generation after generation if they had an opportunity to do that. I'm Don Jones from MassMutual. Welcome to the future of insurance.